Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Sophia, and today we are going to talk about hearing protection all the way from a small anatomy physiology lesson to a review of a few specific Walker's hearing protection products. When sound enters your ear, it starts in the outer ear, which consists of the ear canal and the pinna, and then it travels to the eardrum, which is located in your middle ear. Once the sound transmits to the eardrum, it turns into vibrations and interacts with three small bones called the malleus, incus, and stapes. These bones amplify the sound and transmit them into the inner ear. Once sound reaches the inner ear as vibrations, it is turned into electrical signals by the cochlea, which is composed of small, tiny hair cells. These signals are then sent to the brain, which we then perceive as sound. Over time, when we are exposed to repeated loud noises, we can have damage to the ear, which can either be immediate or long-term. Examples of immediate effects include eardrum rupturing as well as ossicle damage. Long-term damage can include harm to those hair cells we talked about, which are non-regenerative, meaning if you damage those, you cannot replace them. Your body does not turn them over like other cells in your body. And furthermore, you can have something called tinnitus, which is that ringing in your ear that is almost unexplainable. You look around, no one else can hear it. It's tinnitus, it sucks. To prevent this damage, there are a few different types of hearing protection you can wear on the range. We have earbuds and over-the-head muffs. Let's go over some differences. The pros of earbuds is that they are lightweight and portable, and they allow you to make a customized fit to your ear by compressing this kind of gooey substance and then opening up your ear, inserting it, and letting the sound completely muffle before you let go. That is the proper way to install an earbud tip. This also applies to those small disposable units that you can also buy and have as a layer with your over-the-head muffs. Some cons to this include that the tip may not provide the perfect seal for your ear. I know there are a few people, in my circles at least, that have trouble finding the right size tip for their ear canal. This can lead to frustration and an imperfect fit of the ear tip to your ear, which is just not good, right? We're not getting that full protection. The last con is that it can be kind of uncomfortable over time. You have that pressure in your ear that just doesn't go away. So after 6 to 8 hours of wear, it can feel slightly irritated. When it comes to over-the-head muffs, these are great for long-term wear, especially the way that Walker's has designed their gel pads. These can be worn comfortably for a long period of time. These are also weatherproof, so they can be worn in the snow and the rain, and if it's cold outside especially, these are very nice. These also have a longer battery life, so if you're someone who knows you're going to be on the range, maybe without access to something to charge your headphones or extra batteries, these are a great option. When it comes to cons, I find that over-the-head muffs can be a bit bulkier and uncomfortable because of the pressure it applies to my temples when I'm wearing eye pro, which if I'm shooting, I'm wearing eye pro. So over time, let's say like 6 or 8 hours in, I can really start to feel that almost pain and irritation. These can also be slightly less portable, but if you need to compress them, you can do so easily. Now let's go over a few products by Walker's, and yes, this video is indeed sponsored by Walker's. I've been using their products since I began shooting, so I feel honored to represent them today in this video. Let's start off with the Firemax Digital Muffs. These are my favorite for indoor shooting. I combine these with the small disposable foamy tips, and the combination of the two keeps my ears incredibly safe. They are incredibly comfortable because of these gel pads, and they have this sticky almost headband so that if you are sweating or if you have a hat on, this will not move, so that you have the proper seal around your ears. This is incredibly important due to the noise reduction ratings being based on a perfect seal from the outside of the headphone to your head. And if you think about it, you're normally wearing eye protection in something that will cause gaps in your earmuff connection to the head, so you're of course going to be reducing that amount of noise reduction. These are also great for outdoor shooting in the winter months because they keep my ears really warm. I don't know about you guys, but anytime I'm freezing during a USPSA match or anything like that, I can't focus as well, so I really like having these over my head and ears to create some warmth. And also I have my little moment of silence before I go and shoot because I can turn them all the way down. These are also great for outdoor shooting, especially in the winter months or when it's raining, because they are weatherproof and they provide warmth. Something great about these is that there's 150 hours of hearing protection. So if you're someone who knows you're going to be be outdoors, maybe in the rain or cold, or you want a pair that you can wear indoor and outdoors, this is a great option. Because the Firemaxes tend to run a little bit more expensive, they also make a pair called the Razor Slims. These are the ones that I started out with, and in combination with the foam tips, I find that this provides an incredible amount of ear protection. You really can't go wrong with either one of these. Next are the Walkers Silencers 2.0s. These have become my favorite for outdoor shooting, especially because of their Bluetooth capability. So hear me out. I've been on the range before with people shooting on nearby bays, and I've gotten a call from family, work, or my husband, and I've had to take that call, but I've also needed to maintain my hearing protection, and this is perfect for that. If you're someone who likes that versatility, definitely check these out. The Disruptors have the same function. The next is that these have never died on me. Don't get me wrong, I always have a backup pair, but I've never had to use them because the battery life of these are so great. I believe it's advertised as 6 hours, but I've definitely had mine go longer than that, especially when I'm in a class and if we take a break, I will pop these back into the case for them to continue to charge, and then whenever we restart, they are fully charged. The Silencers are known for having the most noise reduction at 24 decibels, but if you think about it, the Firemaxes have 20 decibels of noise reduction, and if you add the foam tips to that, you have that plus whatever the foam tips are, which is inevitably more. But of course, since we are outside, the 24 decibels of noise reduction is perfectly fine. Something really great about all three of these with that volume control is that if you're wearing any of these on the range when you're about to shoot a stage, say for USPSA or IDPA, you can turn the volume all the way down and you'll be able to only hear the shot timer, and then you'll be able to shoot your stage with the ultimate amount of focus and silence. Both the Disruptors and Silencers come with 3 varying tip sizes, so if you're someone with an abnormal shaped ear, or maybe you just have a bigger, smaller ear canal, you can take a different sized ear tip and replace the medium size that comes on these to make a more customized fit. Disruptors probably have the most tech capabilities when it comes to customizing your settings, and they're also known for having a lifestyle setting, so if you want to wear these to the gym in order to listen to music and kind of cut out your surroundings, you can do so, and then when you go to the range, you just change out the tips and you can use them there too. Overall, if you're someone that is going to be working in the snow or rain, or you need a pair that can be versatile for indoors and outdoors with an addition of the foam tips inside for indoor shooting, this would be a great selection. These also last the longest and, in my opinion, have the most comprehensive amount of protection of your ear. If you want something close to the Firemaxes but you're not able to shell out the cost of the Firemaxes, definitely look into the Razor Slim options. This particular pair is the collaboration line with Rose by Sig Sauer and Lena Michalik. If you are someone that shoots outdoors mostly and you don't like the bulk or the kind of invasive feeling of over-the-head muffs, both of these are great options for you, sold by Walkers, the Silencers, and the Disruptors. If you're someone that wants to also be able to use your earbuds in the gym and have more versatility and customization with the settings, I would go with the Disruptors. All of these will be linked in the description of this video, along with the discount code if you all would like it. Thank you all so much for watching this video. When it comes to hearing protection, we really can't be safe enough. Think about the long-term effects of hearing damage and how if we can prevent that in the beginning by shelling out a couple $100 for quality ear protection, it is definitely worth it. Before you go today, be sure to subscribe, leave a like, and a comment on what you would like to see in a future video. In the meantime, I'll see you in one of these.